No, those are fantastic. Let's do that. No, let's do that. Let's do the deal. I wouldn't be able to go get those if you weren't here, so.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Emceemur here, and welcome back to another fantabulous episode of Flea Market Flippin'. That's right. Before we get started, go ahead and drop a like on this video. Drop a like. And if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of what we got going on here. Hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. It's getting to be the season I love hunting in most. The fall. It's crisp, it's cool, it's comfortable. And you know, there's people everywhere and everybody's trying to get rid of stuff. Stuff I hopefully want.
Hello.
So this first table I'm walking up on is just a wild mix of retail, okay? And there's a box of Gen 8 games here. There are sealed PS4 and Xbox One games here. They've even got brand new sports cards. This could be a big start to the morning.
All the games.
What's that? Yeah, huh?
Okay, all the games are 10 bucks. I mean, I get it, they're sealed, but these are $5 games. That's the problem, right? We got last year's sports games, just nothing really hot. The money's not here. There's a Fortnite Last Laugh DLC pack here for the PlayStation 5. About a $20 value, so this wouldn't be bad for 10, but I decided against it because I'm not on PS5. But in hindsight, now I'm regretting that because I'm sure that code would have worked just fine on PS4 as well. I just don't know. Have you had any experience with that? Let me know something in the comments below if you think that PS5 code would have worked just fine on the PlayStation 4.
How much you getting on these?
So she's got some 2021 Chronicles Draft Pick basketball hanger boxes here, right? And these retailed originally for 15 bucks, but yeah, she doesn't seem to know what she wants for these.
Oh, it's $5.
$5?
$5? Done. I'll take them all. You know, I've already got a pretty good bit of this product, but hangers have bangers, man. For $5, I would definitely take a shot on these.
How much? Oh, I'm sorry. I ate it. Oh, 15, I'm sorry. 15.
5, yes. 15, no. Those are $10 at the store.
Ugh. Changes are priced to 15 bucks. I mean, some bull. I mean, come on, man, the clown shoes. Man, if you're gonna charge full retail for everything and you're not the store, I mean, at least make a price list. You're wasting my time.
What are we selling today? How much you selling the games for?
I was gonna
8.
How much?
8.
$8 a piece?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Now, there's some interesting odds and ends on this table, but starting out, we're at $8 a piece for PS2 games, and that's these PS2 games. That ain't worth a hill of Duke.
How much you getting on this?
5.
5?
Okay, the plug and plays. You know that's what I'm looking at. Man, I got a thing for those and I don't know why. And you know, specifically, this knockoff NES Classic sitting here, man. And I know what these are. We've talked about these on the show before. They're just a bunch of crappy 401s crammed into a fake box, right? It's not anywhere near the quality of the NES Classic, but again, I have wanted to see the builds on these things specifically, and they're always 20 bucks when I find them.
And how much you getting on this one? 10.
$10 on the Pac-Man plug and play. We just don't know if these work. You get so many plug and plays with the batteries blown up in them. I'd do it for $5, but I don't know about 10. And we could likely get this to $5 if we could bundle it with some stuff, but the games aren't gonna work because they're already overpriced and they suck. But there's a PS1 controller here, the one that came with the little PS1, and those do sell. Maybe I can make a play on that.
How much you asking on the controller?
Okay, $5 on the controller. I'm doing that regardless. That's a great price for that. But okay, now we're adding volume. Now we're adding to the pile. We're making a bundle situation more probable. There's a PS2 multi-tap sitting here. Now, I have one of these. I don't think I've ever even used it, but yeah, these actually do sell for a decent amount of money. I need to know what they want for this.
How much you want on this thing? $50? $50. $50? Dollars, right? I don't know. In their defense, I think they might have thought this was a PS2, like the mini NES. Maybe it was a mini. I don't know. I think they thought it was a system. There's no way they want $50 for a controller attachment. I'm gonna have to leave it with them. Would you do 5 on this one? All right.
Yes, we got it. Made a play for it and we got it. $5 on the Pac-Man. That's great. You know, these same Pac-Man plug and plays are still retailing for 20 bucks at Walmart's. I just could never bring myself to pay that for one of those. But okay, we're getting it for 5 here. We're getting a nice little bundle of items for 15 bucks total. And what's more, we got the ice broken for today. We got the blood flowing. We got some money changing hands and we're on our way. So up ahead is the seller I keep coming back to. This guy is always willing to make great deals and I just know he's got something for me today.
What you know good, dude?
I got game stuff.
No, you don't, do you?
PlayStation 3 in the box. I got a PlayStation 2. I got all type of game stuff, man, and I'll give you a crazy deal on, and I got 2.
Well, let's do some crazy deals, man. You're known for that.
Okay, so we got a PS2 console here. We got a PS3 console in the box. Then we've got a copy of Overwatch for the Xbox One and a blue Xbox 360 controller. So we got some cool items here. I don't know. He says he's going to make me a crazy deal on it, but I don't know what he really wants for all of this.
I'll do it all for 30 bucks.
All that?
Yeah, all of it. I ain't lying. I told you I'm doing crazy deals. You gotta see my toys on that.
Man, $30 is a stellar deal for all of this. And okay, there are some parts missing on these consoles, right? I'm gonna need a controller to go with them. But the wires, stuff like that, I've got all that. I probably have the controllers too. I think I have everything we need to make these complete. No money in the stuff. So we're in great shape to really make some money here. You never know what games are hidden inside those consoles either. And the other stuff, I mean, that's just the cherry on top, right? We'll take the extras. This is a great score. This is what I call a no look and a no haggle. So first off, let's look at these plug-and-plays, starting with this knockoff NES Mini. I've been wanting to try one of these because I'm guessing like the 401 carts we see, the builds on these will vary. And there's a little over 600 games on this unit, come to find out. An interesting mix of NES and Famicom. You know, the emulation isn't top-notch or anything, of course, but you know, it still works. The games are playable. The colors aren't perfect. Some of the blues are purpley, nothing I haven't seen before on units like this, but the offering of games is pretty cool. Again, they're totally playable. I obviously have more to explore on this thing, but if you were just starting your collecting journey and you bagged this thing for $5, you'd be set for a while and could collect at a relaxed pace. These retail new as high as $30 now, so whether I keep it or whether I flip it, this was a good grab at $5. Now onto this Pac-Man unit. I've been hunting one of these cheap too, and it's a veritable Namco museum on this sucker. A great collection for a plug and play. The hardware on it feels just tight enough and clicky too, which I love. You know, most of us have plenty of ways to play these games, but much like the mini NES, grabbing this for $5 on a hunt early on in your gaming journey really provides you with an amazing collection for what you spent. This thing is still floating around some Walmarts, but not many of them, so it's actually fetching about $25 online, even pre-owned. Another great grab. And I couldn't leave the controller there. I mean, I couldn't get over how clean it was. And no sticky buttons. I mean, just great. These bad boys still sell for $20 all day. Now onto this console lot. We definitely came out alright here. The PS3 did have a controller in the box, albeit an aftermarket one. It had cables, but not an HDMI cable, but we have plenty of those, so the AV cable here will go with this PS2 console that had no parts at all. And I definitely have a power cord and a controller for it, so these are practically ready to flip. The 360 controller needs a battery box and fresh thumbstick rubbers, and we will get to that eventually. And unfortunately for us, this copy of Overwatch, Blizzard shut the game down to push people to the new sequel during the making of this video, rendering it worthless. But no bigs, it was just an extra. $30 in all of this, and we're definitely in a position to profit. But do these work perfectly? And are there games in the drives? More on that to come in the next exciting episode of Flea Market Flippin'.
Man, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Flea Market Flippin'. We got some really cool stuff today, some really fun stuff to look at, and some really great prices on that stuff. That's why we're here, right? Gaming doesn't have to cost you anything. No, you can't necessarily dictate what you're going to play on a given weekend, but gaming is gaming, right? There's cool stuff in every genre. There's cool stuff on every platform. There's cool platforms. There's cool stuff going on. Whatever you find, that's what you jam on. Keep what you want, sell what you don't. Rub your armpits in money, enjoy the profits, and meanwhile your shelves get more fullest. It's just fantastic, and I can't tell you enough that you have to be doing what I'm doing where you are. And if there's no action where you are, then by God, get somewhere else, because this is living. This is the hobby. This is so much more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Hey, Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode, and I hope that you're going to drop a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. And you know there's more Flea Market Flippin' coming your way very soon. See you on the next one.